What's up, guys? This is David at Finish Line Factory, and we're here at Night Owl Performance in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're just checking out some of the cars they've got. We've got an LS swapped 240 and a 2J swapped 240, so we're going to check out both of these cars. We're here with the owner, James, and he's going to take us for a tour around the shop, so let's go. So this is the first 240. This is an S13, right?
Yep, S13 with a kooky S14 front end on it. It's got a 5.3, pretty much stock, gapped rings, heads, cam, and a Force 99 performance turbo on it. Makes about 760 wheel. Been a drift car for the past 2 years.
See, this is interesting because usually with S13s you see guys throw S15 fronts on them.
Yeah.
And it looks a little odd. I like the 14 front on the 13.
So originally it had a factory steel front end off a racked S14 that he just made work. Then he got these wide body convergent fenders, and the car had a CA18 in it first, then a VH45.
The VH45 is a cool swap. I don't see a lot of, especially down where we're from, I don't see a lot of Sylvias with CA18s in them unless they're imported and they came like that.
I like the mounting for the coil packs. I never see that.
Yeah, just trying to keep it out of the heat.
That's smart.
This current manifold has a problem with plug wires just melting away.
Oh, wow.
So we're about to redo the manifolds, relocate the radiator to the back, and try to get rid of some of that heat.
Just got the basics.
Yep.
Nothing you don't need.
Control panel?
Yep. Yeah, it's full standalone. It's got its own relays and fuses. You can set up the switches any way you want.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's like that E36 that I took a ride in at PBIR. That's what he had. Was just a, but it was cool. It was up in the roof like an aircraft panel. And he had all the toggles up in the roof.
A lot of like drag cars do that.
Yeah.
I like the livery too.
Which was interesting because it was a convertible.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We actually have another car. It's not here. It's a 2JZ 36 M3 Vert.
Nice.
Ran it this past season for Pro-Am, but we're getting ready to build a S14 and ditch the convertible. It's just too much weight.
So I see you have a Cressida here. What's going on with that?
It's a buddy's car. It's a 1990 Cresta, I believe.
SSR Professor SP.
Yep, SSR wheels. It's got
CTSV brakes up front.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the accessories.
Oh, those are huge.
Front end stuff.
And it clears perfectly. Look at that.
And it's got a non-VTI 2J with a 58 precision.
It's a decent size.
That's the same turbo I had on my 240.
It's definitely kind of a sleeper car. No one really thinks twice about it, but it does do about 450 wastegate.
This is nicely done. It's very nicely packaged. I mean, you don't have to cut anything into the hood or run an aero hood or anything.
Well, Toyota engine, Toyota car, so I guess it kind of, I don't know, maybe it helps.
Yeah, it definitely fit in there fairly easily.
Didn't have to knock the firewall or anything.
Yeah, everything fit pretty much perfectly in there. I mean, it had the 7.
I think these came with 4-cylinder engines, like 6-cylinder engines factory, didn't they?
Yeah,
7 MGE.
Yeah, so no surprise this fits.
Only has, I think, like 85,000 original miles. He bought it.
Oh, wow.
Drove it for 5,000 or 10,000 miles, and the head gasket went on the 7M.
Of course it did.
And
yeah,
we got this JZ swap for him and got it knocked out.
This thing will probably haul ass.
Yeah, with the factory brakes, this thing's kind of scary to drive. It's a lot of weight and a lot of power with no stopping ability.
I can imagine.
So before we head out, I just want to check out that last car you guys have, the 2J swapped S13. So there's actually two S13s in the shop. Just one of them has a S14 front end. Oh, there's a dyno here. Hey, take a look at that. In-ground dyno. Personal shop car.
Yep. So pretty much put this car together 2 weeks before Grid Life 2016. As you can tell, all the mismatched fittings, but it's purpose built and always beat on.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's seen some walls. I wrecked that Road Atlanta last year, so the new wide body kit had to pretty much cover everything. There's still some spots you can tell, like this gap right here, but for the most part,
That's okay. Over fenders and send it.
yeah, for the most part, it's kind of back to what it is. This, 2 weeks ago, a week ago at Grid Life, I had my clutch come through the floor, so it's kind of hard to tell, but if you can see under the dash, that's actually all that's left of my bell housing right there in that box.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Glad you didn't get hurt, man.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky on that. But the car's full wise fab, BC coilovers. I'm running the Acceler 651 sport tires. Pretty much stock JZ. It's got a 35A2R Garrett on it, 60 mil tile wastegate on AEM.
I love the carbon fiber valve cover.
Fiber spark plug cover is really cool.
Oh yeah, it's got a catch can right there. Well, I think it looks. Yeah, it's set up as a catch can.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're set up as breather cans.
So are you thinking of doing are you definitely doing an SFI blanket now over the bell housing?
Yeah, it's definitely get a Kevlar blanket.
So what suspension and brakes are you running?
Z32 front calipers and dual Z32 rear calipers.
Okay, same as mine.
Full wise fab front and rear, all the arms, knuckles, everything, and BC coilovers. Pretty much. Car hasn't changed suspension wise in the last 2-3 years. The first year I got it together, it had PBM limit brake, and I got talked into doing wise fab, and I'll never turn back. It's the best thing I've ever done.
It's funny. BC's actually about 2 hours up the road from us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I've been to their facility before, and it's a cool facility.
Yeah, I love their coilovers. I mean, like I said, I beat the crap out of this car. It's been off track multiple times, and the coilovers just seem to take it all.
So you got a whole tube front end, and I see you have a pipe bender over there. Did you bend that yourself?
Yeah, full cage, tube front, bash bars, everything. Front bash bar is just single row, nothing special, just to keep the front end tied together. The back is a single row with a jacking point, and just kind of built it to just get bashed on. I mean, this thing's seen a wall or two, and tube front held up. The firewall buckled, but tube front held up. A lot of drift cars, they're slammed to the ground. This one, even with the big kit, it's fairly high up. I prefer it that way. I know that I can go over anything.
You can hook
track
off of curbs and stuff like that, and not
trash your car,
hurt the frame or anything.
bust your oil pan.
You know, I know a couple kids like that who are like, oh yeah, I drift my FRS and the car's like that far off the ground, it's on like -15 all around. And it's like, how?
You know, style is a big part of drifting. And
Absolutely.
Having lowered cars, you know, scraping the ground, big wheels. I love all that, but if I'm going to build a purpose-built car, it's going to be purpose-built.
You can do some Hot Boy stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do all the Hot Boy stuff.
All right, guys. Well, that's Night Owl Performance. If you need any work done on your drift car or whatever it may be in Atlanta, Georgia, bring it right out here. I think you guys are right outside of Marietta, aren't you?
Yep.
So yeah. So thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye.